Welcome back, guys. You're watching Rivals FM. This is the Doncaster Rovers playthrough The Rise to Glory, episode 101 today. And today we're going to be kicking off against FC Kobenhavn, so it's Champions League action. It's the return leg at their ground. Well, return leg, it's the second fixture, I should say, at their ground. So it's the fourth game of our group stage. Before we get into that, let's have a quick look and see what's happened in the league. So since you've been away, played one game against Liverpool. We had a 1-0 victory, I'd say convincing, but it's just 1-0, isn't it, really? So, but against a team like Liverpool, I don't think that's too bad, to be honest. They're probably one at four runs, aren't they, I guess? Well, behind the big contenders like, Manchester City and Man United, Chelsea, Tottenham now, I guess, Arsenal. But Keane chips in, got himself a goal, nice little finish there. Great touch from the assist from Guardo. He was having some phenomenal performances recently, isn't he? He was going to be playing today as well. So let's have a quick look at our Champions League. Let's see how it's shaping up right now. What group are we in? I think we're in H, aren't we? So have a quick look. We'll have a look at it this way. So we'll go into stages. I'll just purely concentrate on our group. So we are top. We've got 3 wins. 3 games, 3 wins. So 9 points. We're 5 points clear of Kobenhavn today. So, if they were to cause an upset, they'd be 2 points behind us. So I don't think it's going to happen, though. It's been convincing so far, hasn't it? We've scored 16 goals, so we've won them 6-1 at home. So we should get a few against them, shouldn't we? The big ones to look out at, Inter and Toulouse. Toulouse, if they get a win, they go 4 points, joint with Kobenhavn, provided we win. Inter Milan could move into second, so that's going to be the interesting one. I think we've got them the last game of the group, I think we have, at home, so it shouldn't be a problem. We should have qualified by then as well, I imagine. Have a quick look at our tactic. Well, let's have a look at the Premier League first. We're first in Premier League, shaping up really well, nicely. 10 games gone, 2 points clear. Goal difference wise, 21, so we're ahead with goal difference. We're scoring considerably more, but we're not doing too badly on goals conceded as well, which makes a nice little change for us, doesn't it, really? So there you go. That aside, let's crack on with today. Let's have a look at the tactics that we're going with today. I'm switching it up, making quite a lot of changes, to be honest. We're going to rotate. We've got 2 games coming up, Chelsea away and Manchester United at home after this, so I've got to be thinking about them games. If I'm dropping points, it's got to be in this one, hasn't it? So we've got Roberto in net, Tronega and Huffer at centre-back partnership. I've gone with Puente, I'll get that right eventually. And Guardo as complete wing back, so it's something I'm not tended to do. Guardo just tends to seem half decent in that role, doesn't he? And Puente is sort of developing better in that role than anywhere else. If you look at it, if you click onto left back, that is his higher rated one, albeit in support. So maybe we should change it to support. I don't think so, though. No, to me, they're about the same. We'll leave it like that. We've got Coyle's ball-winning midfielder, and he'll say box-winning midfielder. Pandoro, Roman playmaker, box-to-box midfielder, Lemaire. We've got Keane, Christopher, and Smithson up top. The only link is Smithson and Keane, so that might be interesting. So we're not going to wait any longer. We're going to rush straight into it then. Away from home, we should. I'm still optimistic. I still think we should do okay, to be honest. I don't think this should really be too much of an issue to us. That guy's not even got a face. Well, neither of us. Okay. Right. Assistant manager. Well, he did well there, didn't he? He got some sort of response out of them. So they've got the kick-off then. As long as they don't concede early, I think we'll probably get control of the game. I imagine they'll be looking for the early goal. Although time's drifting away a little bit here. No highlights. They've had 2 shots to our none, so that's not great for us. They've got a chance to get one here. Guardo's been in absolute fine form so far. Christopher switched it, though. Has Puente. What's he going to do? Can he be as productive on left-hand side? Keane's there in box, can't get to it. Pandoro lathers onto it, though. Christopher, nice header. It's a good cross by Pandoro, and Christopher just tucks it away with a head in the near corner. 10 minutes in, it's 1-0 up then, so it looks like we're probably just going to run away with this. I did say, even though there's no familiarity links, our team, I think, is pretty decent to do this. I keep saying over and over again, this is the best second-string team we've ever had on this series, without a doubt. They're all pretty much competent. The only one I'd look to change is probably Coyle, for someone to play Pandora. Pandora was like a deep-line playmaker, and have a Roman playmaker at back. Roman playmakers are hard to find. Oh, it's 2-0. Guardo's got another assist. He may be taking Etelvino's place at this rate. It's not too hard to think. It's not unbelievable, is it? It's not out of the equation. Lemaire played it outright. Great ball to Guardo. It gets into near post, and Keane gets in front of his man and just tucks it away near post again. So Alter, goalkeeper's left. Potential to get another one here. Through to centre to Coyle. Well, it's ricocheted around a little bit. Lemaire found himself in acres of space and just absolutely snatches it and lathers it left at post. I think what else I'm going to do is I'm going to be playing Illy and Mason together because honestly, you're going to have to look at Illy. I'll show you him at some point, but his stats look like they've significantly improved this year. Ooh, that's wayward pass by Guado. He's there to cover it again, though. I'm guessing he's going to hoof it up long here. He has. He's looking for Christopher, who plays it to Keane. He's got Smithson on left hand side, but Keane, like a true centre forward does, goes for goal himself. I'm going to try and show you Illy then, but we'll have to wait a little bit longer. It looks to me like his mentals have improved significantly. I'll get it out significantly. Keane, just over. And I suppose that's probably to do with him sort of coming of age a little bit. There you go. So to me, his mentals look like they've took a massive step up. Even his technicals are improving. We said his first touch and his tackling were a little bit of a letdown, but I think it won't. But his tackling's improved. First touch not at all, so he's probably not a ball playing defender. Well, we don't need him for that, I suppose. I mean, well, Mason's not a ball playing defender either, so it looks like maybe Scuppered playing out front back too much. Although I don't think Turunega's been absolutely outstanding in that position, has he? In terms of a creative outlet or reassuring possessional base tactical position. I don't think it's really done it overly too much for us. They've had 3 shots, they've had none on target though. Our 2 players just ran off there. Our 2 players just ran off back up to the forward line. I just left the man there just to put it back in himself. Luckily it's offside there. Look at him, they just ran off. Just let him collect it by himself. I think everyone offside there, weren't they? Can't really complain too much about that one, can they? Would have put back into the game though. 2-1. Could have changed the outlook of the game completely. Guado finds Keane, and Keane's getting another goal. It's a great finish, actually. He's definitely stepping up. It looks like he's a bit more clinical now as well. A lot more efficient with his shots that he's getting. He's putting a lot away, quite a lot more than he was before. Although perhaps the stats-wise don't show that, do they, when we look at team stats? I really don't know what to do with Guado and Eselvinho. Both phenomenal players, aren't they? If I play one more than the other one, I think they're going to complain. Although Guado is sort of happy as a rotational player, isn't he? Smithson! Jesus! That wasn't a bad effort, was it? He wants a goal, doesn't he? He's seen Keane's got 2, Christopher's got 1. He needs to chip in at some point. I mean, a young lad though, isn't he? He's got a lot of years ahead of him. 21-year-old. I'll be honest with you, it's going to be a peripheral player and at some point probably be replaced. I mean, it gives us that sort of like extra English player, I suppose, squad rotation, but we may not use him, that's the thing. Maybe we'll do better investing in another English player. I'll take that when it comes, though. I don't think we'll get I think when we get to that point, FM18 will probably be out. Turanega picks the ball up. He's playing at Puente. It's not had much to do, though, I see, in this game. I suppose none of them really have, in terms of fullbacks. Guado's probably been a bit more noticeable. Anthony, back post Smithson. There you go. It's 4-0. He's got himself on. He's got his name on the score sheet. So all the strikers have scored today. I don't think there's much point in making any changes, to be honest. Lewis is the only one that's probably worthwhile coming on, but he don't tend to play now because we're playing Puente instead. It's a nice finish at back post, isn't it, Smithson? He's done well there. So, 50 minutes in, 4-0 up. We could definitely hit that 6 mark, can't we? We definitely in 2 games put 12 goals against them. Everyone's playing well, in fairness. Even Puente, 7.8. Guido, 2 assists, though, and 8.8. Christopher's the only other one with assist. Oh, no, Pandora's got an assist as well, hasn't he? I'm not going to make any changes. I mean, they all seem fully fit, really, don't they? There's not much point in changing much. Especially resting for the next game. Got a little bit of space on left-hand side, back post. Oh, it was a good save first off, but then he just picked it up on the second one. Just fell nicely for him. Roberto's just parried it straight back into his feet. Maybe we'll switch off a little bit. We're at 6-2 in the first game. We're at 6-1. Are we going to repeat the same score? Well, it looks like they're getting a hold of possession a little bit more now, doesn't it? They're getting the ball. Oh, it's a great tackle by Lemaire. Trenegas on it. He's going to hoof it up. He is. He's looking for Smith. No, it finds Keane. Smithson's going into the centre. Back post. Christopher. Oh, see the post. Oh, he's tackled then as well. Good recovery by defender. I mean, look at strikers. Smithson's got high 7. I think Keane and Christopher got 9s in terms of ratings. 20 minutes left then. We're definitely capable of scoring a few goals. Seems like we're just not really looking very threatening at the minute, though, are we? I mean, if it were a close game, I'd probably look to change it, but we should have it in bag by now, shouldn't we? Puente, he's not getting beat for pace there. He's quite a physical player when you look at his pace and his physicality stats. Over top to Christopher, he's beat the line of defence. Oh, that's a beautiful finish. That's the Christopher that we know, isn't it, from last season? That's how he started off. That's some performance. Without a doubt, you're right, commentator. Some performance there. With a great ball off the top. Christopher obviously is a bit more switched onto it than defence, and it's a great finish. It looks like he's toe poked it into top corner. 24 shots, 9 on target, 5 goals. There you go. We've got another 10 minutes. We can definitely get another one. Smithson, it's about turn for him to get another one, isn't it? If he can get a brace. It'd be good if we get all strikers coming away with a brace. Although it looks like it's winding down, 5-1. Although 5-1 you take it, wouldn't you? 6-1 at home, 5-1 away. Or 6-2 at home, 5-1 away, something like that. I think that's going to be it, though. Yeah, that's going to be it. There we go. 5-1, guys. We finished them off really well there. Let's have a quick look at the table as well. Hand out. Oh, it's done well there, assistant manager. Let's have a look at our group. Shall I have a look at all the groups, actually? So they're, yeah, I mean, Man United and Paris Saint-Germain are pretty much through, which is what you would expect, really, wouldn't you? Pretty much same with Juventus and Barcelona. You can't really see them throwing much away there, can you? Chelsea, right, Dortmund again, not really in the strongest position there either to qualify. Depends, maybe they played Chelsea twice, I don't know. Milan, I mean, that's a difficult group, isn't it? I think anyone could really qualify from that. Obviously, Shakhtar can't now, but the others could have. Bayern Munich, Porto, yeah, it's about right, isn't it? Man City, Real Madrid, yeah. I mean, wow, I thought them two would actually destroy the other team. Zenit seem to be holding their own for now. 2 draws, one against Napoli, one against Manchester City. Wow. And a win against Napoli. So we've got Real Madrid and Manchester City to play, I guess. So, yeah. I mean, well, it's a difficult group, that, isn't it, for any of them teams? Monaco, Atletico Madrid, both qualified. I suppose that's what you expected. We've qualified. Inter Milan did win their game and moved up into second. So there's a good chance that they're going to qualify with us. So, right, guys, let's have a look at the schedule and see what we'll come back to. I think it's going to be Man United at home. I think that's what we'll do. And then we'll probably play Inter Milan at home as well. So that's the following episode. So leave it there today then, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed that one. If you did, smash that like button, show some support, comment a question in the comment section. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Share if you've got any other social media. Be very welcome. Help support the channel. And I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys.